Hello friends, Sam here. So today what we will be talking about, there is one question that what exactly is the difference between Parse XML and Render XML activities in Tibco BW6. Okay. Now one thing we have to understand very clearly, XML has very specific structure. Okay, so it has custom tags. If you look at XML, it has custom tags. So whenever you develop any integration project, there are two scenarios. Either you get XML as input and your integration project which you develop in Tibco BW6, that has to process that XML. So for that purpose, you can see both examples in this snapshot. So you can see in this example, XML is coming as the input. So your project should understand the structure of that XML. So whenever you are actually using parse XML, you are reading that. So parse means read and render means write. Understand it simply. So parse XML is actually getting that XML and it understands the XML. Now the next question, how your parse XML will come to know about the structure of the XML to understand that. So we need to attach the schema in the parse XML. We need to tell that by means of XSD, XML schema definition, or some way we need to configure that schema in the parse XML. With that schema, that XML will be understood, and then that XML will be parsed, and the next set of activities will use whatever the content are there in that XML. So in short, whenever you have incoming XML, at that time parse XML does the job of reading that XML and understanding that XML and passing on details in that XML to the next set of activities. Now the other scenario. Other scenario is also included in this same snapshot. So suppose your receiver application, okay, so application which is coming after the Tibco business works. So that receiver application want XML from the Tibco project. So your project should actually generate the XML again with some schema, with some XSD, XML schema definition. So render XML is actually take the details from the previous activities and it writes the XML. It renders the XML, generates the XML as per attached schema. So you need to specify the schema in render XML as well, so that according to that schema, it should generate the XML. So that is what is the job of render XML. So guys, I hope you will not get confused between parse XML and render XML, specifically whenever you begin your career with Tibco BW6 6. Okay, in simple one-liner, I summarize that whenever incoming XML you want to process, parse XML. Whenever you want to generate XML, render XML. Remember that. Okay, I hope this is useful. Just to share with you, I started the free video series on Tibco, MuleSoft and Salesforce, and the idea is that giving such power pack video once in a week directly to your WhatsApp. Okay, once in a week. I don't bombard your WhatsApp, but these videos proved game changing for many people. They cleared their interviews. They could solve their problem effectively because that one video in a week, you know, that idea works very well. Okay, so if you want to register for my free video series, so below this video somewhere you have the link for registration. Go and register there, my dear friends. Again, subscribe to my channel. If you are watching this video on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn, connect with me. Okay, that is what is there. And in case if you need my help, okay, in case in your career, if you need my advice, if my 20 years IT experience career that is really useful for you, then you can get into the call with me. So somewhere below this video, you will find contact details of mine. So you can ping me on WhatsApp and call slot can be worked out. This kind of career consultancy call also proved game changing for many people. So take advantage of that. Okay. So I hope you like this difference between Parse XML and Render XML. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next video. Thank you.